I grew up as an introvert, quiet, withdrawn, and isolated. Making friends or even casual connections always felt impossible. For years, I couldn't figure out why. Then one day, I became fascinated by the idea of social skills. I began devouring books like How to Win Friends and Influence People, and How to Talk to Anyone. I watched countless videos, absorbed every piece of advice, yet nothing worked. Absolutely nothing changed. I couldn't understand why until I began studying psychology and specializing in human behavior. That's when the truth hit me. Almost everything society teaches us about social skills is just surface-level noise, empty cliches that sound good but achieve nothing. I realized my problem wasn't about eye contact or remembering people's names. Those were just shallow tactics. The real issue was rooted deeper in my personality and in how I carried myself. And once I understood that, I discovered something incredible. Becoming charismatic, magnetic, and genuinely likable is actually simple. So I promise you this: if you watch till the end and apply what I'm about to share, people will be drawn to you like a magnet. Welcome to the second episode of the Social Skills series. Today, we're diving into charisma. Charisma is made up of three core elements: presence, warmth, and power. We'll break down each one, but remember, they must work together. If one is out of balance, the whole thing falls apart. Let's start with the first, presence. Back in 1886, during an election in the UK, two men were running for office. As voting neared, a journalist was asked which candidate impressed her most. Her answer was brilliant. She said, "The first man makes me feel like he's the most powerful person in Britain, but the second one makes me feel like I'm the most powerful person in Britain." Who do you think won? The second man. That story reveals our first rule of charisma. You don't gain influence by showing your strength. You gain it by helping others feel strong. And that begins with presence. When you talk to someone, give them your full attention. Be fully there. People often hear advice like, maintain eye contact, smile, nod. Those things help, but they're not the essence. Here's the real key. When someone's speaking, stop thinking about what you'll say next. Just listen. Don't rehearse your response while they talk. Don't plan your next sentence. Simply absorb their words. It sounds simple, but most people never do it. They pretend to listen while mentally drafting replies, trying to sound interested. That's not presence, that's performance. True presence means caring about what the other person is saying, not what you'll say next. And you might wonder, how will they know I'm truly listening? They'll feel it, not because of your words, but because of your energy. We'll talk more about that in the next part, warmth. But for now, remember this: when someone talks, listen, nothing else. The right response will come naturally afterward. If you can do this, truly listen, you'll instantly stand out, because most people don't. In a group, while one person talks, almost everyone else is half distracted. But if you're the one who's genuinely listening, the person will feel a connection with you. They'll want to keep talking, and soon you'll notice everyone wants to talk to you. Why? Because listening gives value, and value is what people crave most. That's the first part of presence. The second is comfort. Wherever you are, at a gathering, a cafe, or in conversation, you must look and feel comfortable. Your body language tells people how you feel before you ever speak. If you seem uneasy, they'll subconsciously sense that you don't want to be there. So how do you project comfort? Simple. Be at ease. Be spontaneous. You don't need to memorize postures or gestures. You just need to let yourself be. For example, imagine you're about to sneeze. If you suppress it because you're self-conscious, you'll look tense. But if you just sneeze naturally, no matter who's next to you, you're signaling authenticity. That's charisma. Being yourself unapologetically. When you act naturally, people feel closer to you. Think about how relaxed you are around family. Spontaneous, expressive, at ease. Bring that same energy to others. The more comfortable you are, the more comfortable they become. Laugh loudly. Speak freely. Move the way you want, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. That's presence, being relaxed enough to let others relax around you. Now that we've covered presence, let's move to the second pillar of charisma, warmth. Warmth means kindness, compassion, and genuine care. But here's the catch. Kindness isn't about pleasing everyone or constantly agreeing just to be liked. That's not kindness. That's people-pleasing, and people can sense the difference. True warmth comes from authenticity. Remember, communication isn't just about words. In fact, only about 7% of what we communicate comes from the actual words we speak. The remaining 93% comes from tone, body language, and emotional energy. That's why sometimes you meet someone who says all the right things, yet something feels off. Their words are fine, but their energy isn't genuine. You don't feel touched. Your emotions leak through everything you say. If you secretly dislike someone, they'll feel it, even if you hide it behind polite conversation. Energy doesn't lie. So when you talk to someone, assume they're good. See their positive traits. Appreciate their presence. Unless you already know they're unkind, in which case there's no reason to impress them. Always approach people with genuine goodwill. That feeling will flow naturally from you, and they'll sense it. Humans mirror emotions. When you're warm and comfortable, they'll feel warm and comfortable too. Now, the second aspect of warmth is the power of giving. Giving doesn't mean grand gestures. It means adding value, sharing something useful without forcing it. If a friend mentions they're looking for a place to rent, and you know a good website, tell them. Offer help, but don't impose. Don't shove your phone in their face. Don't follow up later asking, "Did you check the link?" Just offer and let it go. Give freely without expectation. That's real warmth. And the third part is acceptance, understanding, and honesty, combined with positivity. If someone says they love football and you don't pretend you do, just to connect. That fake agreement might work short term, but it destroys trust later. Be honest. Say, "I'm not into football," but do it with acceptance. Don't dismiss their interests as pointless or stupid. Respect their perspective, even if it's not yours. This balance, honesty with acceptance, is magnetic. Be truthful but kind. Give compliments when you genuinely mean them. If a friend wears something you like, tell them it suits them. If you don't like it and your relationship allows for honesty, you can say so, gently. What matters is sincerity. Speak from truth, not performance. So to sum up warmth, it's about empathy, giving value, accepting people as they are, and being honest without cruelty. Now we move to the final and most misunderstood element, power. Presence and warmth make people like you. Power makes them respect you. Power isn't arrogance, it's inner strength, confidence, the ability to hold your ground without needing approval. To build power, start with this. Stop talking about yourself all the time. Don't chase validation. You don't need to prove your worth. And don't be afraid of confrontation. Stand by your principles. For instance, if you don't drink and someone insists you should, simply say no. You don't need to justify it. Power is the ability to say no without guilt. Also, maintain boundaries. If someone crosses a line, stop them. That quiet firmness radiates power. Your body language plays a role too. Your posture reflects your mind, and vice versa. When you feel strong internally, it shows physically. But here's the trick. It works both ways. Even if you don't feel strong yet, adopting open, grounded body language can actually make you feel stronger. You don't need to memorize poses. Just stay relaxed and confident. Sit with ease. Move freely. Take up space naturally. Imagine you're the strongest person in the room. How would you sit? How would you look around? That image alone can shift your energy. If you want to explore this deeper, watch the episode I made about self-confidence. It ties directly into this one. These lessons are all connected. Each video builds on the last, because ultimately, charisma isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about alignment, presence, warmth, and power, working together. And when they do, you become magnetic. Remember, charisma isn't just about making people like you. It opens doors. It helps you perform better at work, build relationships that matter, and move through life with quiet strength.